Hello, beautiful people. I hope you're well. My name is Sonia, also known as SG from Let the Lady Speak podcast, where we have healthy discussions about life, love, dating, and relationships while promoting self love and healing. Tonight, we're going to talk about Ready to Love DC. I'm going to talk about the finale, give my thoughts on everything and everyone. But first and foremost, I want to thank you for stopping by my channel. If you are a new subscriber, thank you so much for subscribing and welcome to the family. If you are returning, welcome back. If you are just passing through, hey, if you like the content, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And please, guys, turn on the notification bell and share any content that you feel will help anyone or that may be entertaining to anyone. I want to send a special shout out to Masik Queen. She always lets me know that I need to do a Ready to Love video. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. So let's get into tonight's episode. I want to start with Walter and Sabrina. Sabrina is the real MVP, and I am so proud of her. I am so happy for her. I'm proud that she followed her intuition. I think that Walter thought the assignment was to just make it to the end. And I think he believed she knew that he just wanted to be friends and make it to the end. Like he was so confused as to why don't you want to move forward with this? Like, we're supposed to just skate through. But Walter truthfully was emotionally unavailable. He wasn't present in this process at all. He was pretty much like, we're just going to make it to the end. We're just going to see what happened. He didn't invest anything in her. He didn't pursue her. He didn't show true interest. He couldn't remember where she was born. So that lets me know that he doesn't listen. He wasn't into it. I honestly feel like Walter was doing someone a solid. They were like, "We need one more male. Can you come on the show?" And he was like, "Yeah, I'll come on." And I'm just gonna skate through here. I think he dates younger women intentionally, because some people are just happy with having someone, he made no effort. He showed no true intent or interest. So I really feel like Walter has a lot to get over. I really feel like he carries a lot of guilt, but he for sure wasn't present in this process and he really wasn't feeling Sabrina. I think when he said he likes her as a person, that's just it. Like, I like her. She's a cool person. She's a nice lady to talk to. Maybe we can get together and have a couple conversations or some drinks or something like that every blue moon. But his interest wasn't to be in a relationship with her. And she picked that up and she made a logical decision, and I love it. Sabrina held her own. Like, she's the real MVP around here. She knows what she wants. She knows what she's looking for. She knows how she wants to be pursued. And he didn't do that. And she said, "Okay, well, there's no need for us to move forward." Her her emotions and her ego was set aside and she really sat with herself and thought about her daughter, which I love because a lot of people don't do that. They don't think about their daughter or their children. They just think about wanting someone and someone wants them, but she wants someone that really wants her, that's really going to show up. She didn't ignore the red flags. She didn't ignore the fact that he just wasn't interested, and he showed that he wasn't interested. She didn't just want to be picked for the sake of being picked. She wanted someone who was really into her and wanted her. And so she made the decision that was best for her, and I'm really proud of her. Kudos to Queen Sydney, because she told him, "I'm a queen," and those flowers were beautiful. And she's like, "I'm gonna take my flowers and I'm gonna go home." And he still was like, "Call me." She's like, "Yeah, because you won't call me." But boy, I'm not calling you. I think she's like, "I'm not calling you. I'm done." I think if they see each other out, it'll be all good, but nothing serious. Next up, we have Phil and Sydney. I don't think Phil is a bad guy at all. I really don't. I think I'm not going to go back into the Shiloh and Phil situation. I did do a video on that. Please check that out if you're interested in my thoughts. I do feel like Phil has some work to do. And I think his relationship with Sydney will motivate him to do that work. What I fear though is that he will feel like she is the glue. And he needs to do that for himself. He keeps saying how he wants someone to speak into him, which is a good thing. You do want someone that is supportive and that's nurturing, that's loving, that's kind, that will speak life into you. But you also have to be self motivated. And so there needs to be a balance there. She can really break his heart if he just solely depends on her to be better and to be in a better space, and he can drain her. It's a lot when someone is really emotionally needy, and need a lot of reinforcement. I don't know if that's the case with him, but if it is the case, it could push her away. So he really needs to do whatever work that needs to be done. He needs to do that for himself. It's okay to say, I love this woman enough. I want to be better. But you also have to say, I love myself enough and I want to be better. Even if you just say, I just want to be better for her, you still have to want to be better for you over all things. Because otherwise, when that person is removed, you'll lose all hope. Okay. So we'll see what happens with the two of them. I think she's tired of the wild guy. I think she's tired of the games. I think she does want to anchor. She wants security, and Phil appears to be that guy for her. And I think she's ready to date differently. He seems like he can handle her life because he didn't at all act out about the whole Frank situation. Like he played it even till he was cool with it. He was real cool with it. Where I have concern is how will he handle all of the attention from multiple men and all of, just her life. She is out in the bar scene or restaurant scene or whatever the case may be. So is he going to be okay with that? I think he will, but we don't know for sure. So um we would see if he can handle Sydney's life and how she relates to everyone, because she and Frank are alike in the sense that they are very, affectionate people and everybody's a friend, type deal. And not everyone can deal with that well. So I wonder how he'll handle being in that environment with her, being in her environment. So we'll see, but I think Sydney knows how to set boundaries. I think she does. I don't know. When I saw Frank rubbing on her leg when they were at the meetup at the beginning, I'm like, I don't know if you really want Frank to rub on you, but she will not let Frank kiss her mouth anymore. She always turns away. She does not kiss him on her lips. So only time will tell with the two of them. I just really hope that he works on what he needs to work on and not drain her in the process, because that could end that relationship. Next up, we have Frank and Mumin. I still don't trust Frank. Frank is hot and cold to me. I also feel like there may be like a little mean streak to Frank. I felt that way since his interaction with Libby. I think there may be a little mean streak. So I have concerns about that. But I don't really trust Frank, and I talked about it before, how he's just like on and off. I think he wants sister wives. I don't know if Frank is really ready to settle down. And I have some concerns about that. I don't think Frank is good for Mommy, and I don't think that she is aware of what she's really getting herself into. I don't know if she has really done her research to find out if he is the man of God that she's looking for, or if she even knows the man of God that she's looking for. I don't know if she understands his lifestyle and what that brings. She handled herself well between the dinner with Sydney and the ex, like they get along well, but her and Sydney kind of have a relationship because they're in this process together. But what about the other women? And she's trying to wait until marriage, and he's hypersexual and very touchy-feely. How is that going to work? Because she couldn't handle the situation with Sabrina and Walter. So how are you going to deal with Phil in his situation? I think I'm sorry, not Phil, Frank in his situation. I think Frank is gonna break her heart, honestly. Um, and I really think that maybe she needs to either date a guy that has the same thought process as her, or she really needs to date more. I know she wants to settle down and have children, but I think she maybe needs to date more to kind of figure out what she really wants if she doesn't know, And dating doesn't mean you're sleeping with anyone. You're just getting to know people, you're just socializing. So I don't know. And then I don't know if Frank would be supportive of her lifestyle. Is that important to him? I mean, to her, sorry. We need to know if it's important for Mumin to have a man that is supportive of her career. Is he supportive of her career? We don't know. So I have questions. I don't really see a great outcome from that. The previews show that as well, but we don't really know what's happening. But I don't, like I said, I don't trust Frank, and I don't think Frank is good for Mumin, and I don't think um she's ready to be in a relationship with a guy like that. I don't think he will protect her heart. So we'll see at the reunion. So next up, we have Dante and Aisha. You guys know that I love Aisha. I think she's handled herself well through the process. I think she's dated well. She has done the work on herself. I love that she protects her children, her and Sabrina. They are like, listen, I need to know you're right for me and my children. And I love it because a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people are just ready to be in a relationship. They just want somebody with a title, i.e., husband, boyfriend, man, whatever they want to say, and they don't think about their child and their children. And you have to, because it's not good to have people come in and out of your life, It's not good to have people just meet your children. You don't really know these people. You don't know what their intentions are. You don't know if they're healthy. As my grandmother would say, you don't know the devil that lies within. So you can't have people just coming in and out of your child's life. It creates trust issues too. I love that she is like, listen, I have to make sure my babies are good and no one is just going to meet them. I also thought it was interesting when they were talking and the brother or cousin said, what about 50-50? I came from a single parent home and the woman did everything. She's like, yeah, I can do everything, but I'm not doing that. This is what I want. I love that Aisha is making it very clear what she wants and what her expectations are. Now, I don't think Dante's really listening right now. I think he's in a honeymoon stage and he's just like, okay, girl, whatever you want. Okay, I just want me some Aisha. So I hope once the dust settles that he really understands what it is that she's looking for and takes it seriously. Otherwise, I don't see the relationship lasting because she knows exactly who she is and what she wants. Um, and I wonder why they haven't had the conversation about gender roles and things like that, because it's obvious that they've been spending time together. So, and she keeps letting him know, hey, I want that ring. I want to be married, and I want to be cared for and I want to be courted, which I'm with Aisha on all of that. So I think that's great. So I just, like I said, I hope he's really ready to take her seriously. I wish them two the best, though. They seem to really, really be into one another, really, really enjoy one another. She said that he is intentional and he has been showing up. He does date her from what we've seen. And I guess there's more in the background that we don't see. The reunion will reveal more. So we're gonna see, but I wish them well. I am so happy that they are happy. And that's pretty much it for the season. That's pretty much my thoughts on the couples moving forward. Now, for next week, let me know if you want to do a live during or after the Ready to Love reunion. I will be willing to do either or. Just let me know. And that's it, guys. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the weekend. Please don't forget to love yourself for who you are. Hugs and kisses. Take care and bye bye.